Hey, how's it going guys? Tech Notice here, and today I want to show you guys 10 of the best apps that I use on my iPhone 10. Now these are all optimized exactly for the screen size, so you guys would get the full screen experience, whereas other apps would have the black bars right at the top and bottom. Now these apps are personally chosen by me. I love them and I use them on the daily. Sorry about my voice guys, I do have a sore throat right now, but I do want to push out another video for you guys. I originally planned that today was going to be an update day where iOS 11.3 beta 3 is going to be releasing. However, Apple has pushed it back a little bit and I haven't seen it so far. I'm still updating as we do this video, and if I do see anything else, I will be releasing a video as soon as possible. Now moving on to my favorite apps, I did organize them all in one screen, and I'm going to be starting with the ones that I think are the most boring and then all the way up to the most exciting one way at the bottom here. Some of these apps are going to be requiring me to get up and start moving around, so you guys will see it throughout this video, but we're going to start with the first one here, which is bar chart. Now bar charts is mainly for those who actually follow stocks. I do follow it on the regular, and I do have a couple investments here and there that I do have. And if you guys are into stocks and have any investment plans, make sure you guys have this chart. This gives you up to the second live data, so you guys can see that it is filled for a full display. I do have a couple other apps that do have the bars at the top and bottom that hasn't been optimized yet. It's been about 6 months now and developers have still not updated everything yet. At the bottom here you guys can see that we do have a couple tabs. We have favorites, stocks, futures, forex, and you guys have my bar chart, so which holds your own portfolio. So this one is going to be the first one that I use on the regular, and it is pretty boring. And for those who don't play stocks or you guys don't have any investment plans, you guys just disregard this one. Jumping on to the next one, we have 1Password. This one's probably a little bit more exciting here. I do use it for a lot of other things, however I don't have it specifically on this device. Now I just downloaded this just to show you guys how it works, but it works fantastic. You guys don't have to pay a cent for this, just jump on in and create an account. I can't remember exactly how the setup process was, but if it does ask you to pay, make sure that you hit the bottom prompt. There is 4 or 5 options. The first one is going to give you the full capability of what this can do. Usually there are apps that have Touch ID capabilities and they kind of integrate Face ID within the Touch ID. Not with this one. This one specifically works for the iPhone 10. Let it scan my face really quickly behind the camera. It doesn't have any issues there. You guys can see that you can add at the top here whatever you guys want into this folder. And in all items, I did create a little identity card right here. And it says make mail. I'm from Canada. And John the Cool. You guys can edit all this. You can add a bunch of stuff too. So if you add on to this plus icon right here, you guys can see that we have a login. Enter all your login detail. Your secure notes, pretty much you guys know what it's all about. Credit card and identity. And the best thing about this is you're the only one that can access it with your Face ID. There's no entering password. So unless your face is completely screwed up, you guys will be the only one that can access all the information in here. And if not, there are recovery ways you guys can get into it. But yeah, at the bottom, you do have tabs as well. You have favorites, categories, and settings. Now moving on to the third app, this is probably one of my favorite ones. It integrates every single app into one. Now I have it set up on my iPhone SE, and that's the one that controls my entire house, and it has everything inside, my Facebook, pretty much everything. So what it does is it integrates every single app into one app. You guys can control your house, your lighting, your credit card, your Facebook account, and pretty much whatever you guys want. If you guys jump inside the home screen, of course you guys will have to sign up just really quickly here. Scroll down and you guys can see that you can back up your photos. You can set reminders within iOS. You can tweet. You can do everything. You can search for your specific app if it isn't available on here. You can search for iOS health. Go to app appliances and let's take a look here. You can control your entire house. Like honestly, your stove, your kettle, your lights, your dryer, everything. Look, it's really awesome. Alright, and moving on to the fourth one, we have Inspire. This is gonna let you create some of the coolest paintings and videos that you guys can possibly find in the App Store. What you guys can do right here is just tap on one of these images or create one for yourself. Once you guys have created it, you guys can start drawing, and throughout the time that you're drawing, it will record your screen and it will look something like this once you guys are completed. Now of course, if you guys can't draw something as good as some of these demo ones, you guys can draw on top of it. So let's just draw a little funky blue and we'll head back out. Scratch it. But once you guys are done, just tap onto this little icon, go to gallery, and it will save. And you guys can play the entire thing from the beginning, and it's going to show you how that person drew it and how you continued on top of it. This one is probably one of my most favorite ones. Let's watch it. And of course, I did swipe some of the green on there, so it doesn't look like that originally. Once it finishes loading, you guys can see that she starts right from the bottom, gets all the shading in the background, and starts with the dragon. I can't believe some of the people that they have done this. I'm sure they've used the Apple Pencil for this because there's no possibility of the finger actually drawing a dragon this nice. But who knows? Maybe there's some people that took their time and got it right. Wow. So the next one is going to be gift images. It's pretty simple. Just download it, go back out and jump inside messages. And you guys should see within the keyboards that you guys have these little gifts right at the bottom. All you have to do is just tap on them and tap on the one that you want. And it's going to say it has been copied to the pasteboard. and just paste it here, and you guys can see that you guys can send it away. So Apple doesn't have many GIFs available, so this app just makes it a bunch more cooler within iMessages. Alright, and jumping back to the home screen, we have Numerical. This is just a better version of the calculator. It looks so much better, performs so much better. Look how plain and simple this is, and then when we're swiping over to the third-party apps, how much cooler it is. Like, it has the cool iOS 7 effect in the background, and everything works exactly as it does. The other cool thing is you guys can swipe to cancel away. You can cancel the single digits. And instead of rotating your entire device, you guys have 4 toggles right there. Just swipe over, you guys have this. Swipe over, you guys have this. And the last page is probably one of the coolest one. It adds all your previous calculations into one tab, and it puts a whole history right here. So if you guys needed to come back to it, it is available there for you guys. And moving on to the next one, this one is a game that I really love for the iPhone 10 here. I'm gonna have to pull it off the stand for this one. Alright, and moving on to the next one, this is probably one of the most favorite games that I play on my iPhone 10. It's called Guns of Boom. And this one is gonna require me to take it off the stand, so I'll tap onto the app for you guys. And it starts out looking like this, but it will be full screen. It is fully optimized for the iPhone 10. It's mainly just the splash screen that looks like that. But here we go. Alright, we're just about loading right now, and once it's done, you guys will feel a bunch of vibration. So this works with the Taptic engine inside, so it just makes it so much cooler. But again, as I mentioned, this is like an FPS game, and we can walk around. On the left side, we have the joystick, and on the right side, we have pretty much the movement of wherever we're going. And I'm pretty bad at this, but I don't know why the volume is not working, but it sounds so cool. But the Taptic engine is the most impressive part about it. Like, it vibrates your body, your hand in sort of a way where it's, I don't know, it's undescribable. Like, you guys gotta play this game, and it's completely free in the App Store. You don't have to purchase anything. The only thing that you guys might have to purchase is probably the in-app. I mean, as always, these company has to make a little bit of money. So if you guys want better weapons or whatever it may be, you guys will have to pay for it. But overall, again, as I mentioned, this is a great game. I love it. And the firing is by itself. You guys can throw a grenade and increase your health, and you guys can pre-scope. And yeah, overall, really cool. Alright, and moving on, we have Night Sky. This is more of a spectacle AR app. When you launch it up, it is going to be prompting you with just the loading screen. Once you guys get inside, there isn't much you guys can do. However, I do enjoy it a little bit. You guys can see everything within the sky, every single satellite, and this works with the AR kit. I don't have much moving room here, so I won't be able to see everything, but overall you guys can understand what it does. So you guys can move closer to each planet and check out all the continents, and pretty much overall very cool. If you guys had this in person, you guys can check it out. I don't use this quite often, but it is there for me to use. It looks really nice at night, and it's a little bit more soothing, gets me to bed, and overall very nice app. The one thing I really enjoy about this app, it takes advantage of the full display of the iPhone 10, and it makes the OLED just pop like crazy. But yeah, you guys can see how it works. Move it around, and to move in on specific one, you guys can tap. It will make cool noises, and overall very cool. You guys can see some details of the planets right over here. You guys can see that the kilometers, how far we are away. Semi-major access, like a bunch of things. I don't know if any of these are true, but it is there for you guys to see. There are a bunch of things in space you guys can play with this. So the next app I want to show you guys is going to require me to get off my butt and actually walk around. So I'm going to show you guys, this is called AR Vid. Very cool app. All you have to do is just launch it up, and it will automatically just scan the floor. Once it finishes scanning the floor and the objects around it, you guys will see all these square boxes, and you guys can choose exactly what you want. Sorry if I am out of the screen right here. I'll try to get as close as I can, but hit tornado and we'll tap right there. And you guys can see a full tornado effect just happening right between that center spot of the square. And we'll move around just a little bit. So you guys can walk around the entire, I'll try to move my my camera so you guys can see. It might be a little bit more unstable, but we can check exactly what's inside. And we can check outside what it is. And let's try something else. We'll hit on this little box right here, and we'll hit a floor blast. So this is gonna blast the floor. And that's really cool. You guys can walk inside and take a look at what's inside the hole. So yeah, overall this works really nice with the whole AR that's happening inside the iPhone 10. This isn't specific to the iPhone 10, by the way. You guys can download this on the iPhone 8 as well. I'm not certain if it works on the iPhone 7, but you guys can check it out. And right over here, you guys can see that we do have a camera button. So you guys can record all the action and show it to your friends which is really neat. Alright, and jumping onto the final app here, this has got to be one of my favorite apps so far on this iPhone 10. There's no apps as fun as this one when there is no internet connection. When I go on crazy trips that has no LTE data, you guys will see me playing this if you guys saw me in person. It's called Ghost AR. So once you guys launch it up, you guys will already see how fun it is. You guys can see the whole AR and the background behind it. You got a little ghost right here. And the app isn't called Ghost and Guns. I'm not too sure why it's even called that. But anyways, we'll tap on it. And it will ask us to move around just a little bit here to analyze the surrounding. You guys will see all these little pixels around it, trying to analyze everything. And once you guys have it done, tap to place the portal. We'll tap it right there. And what you guys want to do here is 2 guns will show up, and we'll start firing away at it. So you see all those ghosts coming up at you. Just move it around. So you guys get what I mean. Really, really cool app. Really fun as well. It's hard to play on camera right now, but I do enjoy it, and I waste like 2 to 3 hours of my time actually just playing. But yeah, this works really nice. If I wasn't on the camera right now, I'd have a blast playing just this app. And there you guys have it. 10 of the most favorite apps that I do play on my iPhone 10 on the regular. There are some apps that aren't specifically made for the iPhone 10. It works on other devices as well, but some of them are specific to this device. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, please leave a thumbs up before you head out of the channel. And remember to hit that subscribe and that bell button if you guys haven't already. This is it once again. Peace out.